Hello friends, hope you all have enjoyed seeing the last three videos on Excel training. So today I have thought to explain you all on text to column. Text to column, how to convert a cell from a cell to multiple columns. Okay, I will show you in two ways. One will be the way to convert from text to column through the data tab, and the other one will be to change from flash fill method, which I showed you all yesterday. Okay, first let's see what exactly text to column does. So if you see the data in column A, we have merged uh, all multiple columns merged into one cell. So when does this happen? If say we convert a PDF to a text file or a PDF to Excel file, such concatenate happens, like such merge happens with the data when we extract it to Excel file. So we can't keep typing it separately manually, it will be extended time, and we have to look at efficiency, how we can separate a cell into multiple columns. Okay, so what we have to do is, first what we can do, we have to select the column what we have. Okay, and the shortcut to be used is Alt D and E. Okay, Alt D and E. What I'll do is select delimited. There are two types, delimited and fixed width. If say for example all the details are like this is 5 digits, this is 3 digit, this is one character, this is two character, this is like 5 character, it is. If say for example similar to this first column, first character, if everything is sequential, then we can go with fixed width. What happens in fixed width is we will just click a separator, column separator here, and again a column separator here. Since we don't have data consistency, few columns have three characters, few columns have one character, so we can't go with the fixed width. So in such instance we have to see what exactly we can separate the cells with. If you notice here we have hyphen, uh, so but what we can do is we can select delimited, and there are categories here: tab, semicolon, comma, space. So these are the usually we will have these uh, common characters which we can use. But if there are other characters, we can click on other and just type what sign we want to separate the cells from. See, now I entered hyphen here, like minus. It's separated and it is showing the format here. Okay, then I'll click next. So it is saying what is this general, like column data format. Do I need to keep it general, text or date, or do not import column? You have to skip this. If we say do not import, then skip column it will be. Okay, we will just keep it general because we have word as well as number. Okay, and the next one is text. So I can keep it as general as well as text. There will be no uh, differentiation between both, so I'll keep general. And again if you see here general, there are no dates to specifically mention. Okay, I am just and this is the destination where the data should be kept. I'll retain with the column A itself, or if you want to change it to C1, you can do that. I'll click on finish. Very nice. So if you see here, we have got the data. If you see this, these details should have come in this column. Here the second column data is not there. Okay, so what we can do is, for such instance, manually cut and paste to ensure we are doing it right. Okay, if we don't know, like if there are lakhs of rows, then there we have to use our intelligence how we can sort it out. Okay, like for example, what I can do is I'll insert a filter here and see the blanks. So whichever is blanks rows will be there, those will appear here. Okay, or what we can do is in column 1 I will just insert one, so sorry, row 1 2, and what I'll do is I'll select the range alt E I S, alt E I S. So this gives sequential number. Okay, one more method is this plus 1 we can put and cut paste to all the cells, but everywhere the formulas will be there. This will increase the file size. Okay, we have to always ensure we are keeping our files in KB. At that time the fastness will be more. If we keep the file in say for more formulas, then it will convert to more MB and the slowness will increase when you work on the file. So what I'll do is I'll just type 1 and 2, and what I'll do is I'll select the cells alt E I S, alt E I S, and then I'll say step value 1 linear columns and OK. It will give me sequential numbering. Okay, the other way is 1 and 2 you will select and just drag till the last row. Okay, this will also give additional help for us. If you click on this option box, it says copy cells, fill series, fill formatting only, fill form without formatting, flash fill. So these are the we can use whichever options we need. I'll show same way. I'll show one more example, 9.6 and 9.7 I'll say. Okay, uh, at a time I just want to take you through the option which I show. If you see here, the date also we can pull sequentially if we select two dates and drag it down. Again you can see a option box here. If you click on it, say fill days, fill weekdays, say we will have only 5 weekdays in a week out of 7 days. I say okay, fill for weekdays. What happens is after 6 7 8 9 10 11, then continues with 14. 12 and 13 is not there because those are Saturday and Sunday. So same way if you see after 18 we have 21. Okay, please use such options. Now getting back to my explanation what I was doing, what I'll now do is, now I want to correct this space where the formats are in like incorrect columns. Okay, so why did I include this number here? Any guess? Think on it. Why? Okay, since you can't answer, I am just explaining. What I will do is first now I will sort this by blanks. Okay, hope you all know this shortcut for sorting, alt D S. Okay, sort by what? I'll say always ensure this column is selected when there are headers. Okay, sort by column G. Okay, A to Z. Got it? Now what I will do, the blanks will be always last when we do such step. Now I'll just cut this and paste here so that the format now like format of table is correct. Now why did I add this number? Any guess? Yes. So what I'll do is I'll select this table and sort it back to the format how it was initially. So first column I'll select smallest to largest. So now what happened? The initial format what we got is retained. So the client provided format never changes. Okay, if you do the work like this. So very important guys, please keep in mind we have to keep testing and do things as per our convenience, however it works. And whatever I am explaining, please note it down. It will surely help you whenever you have time, whenever you are in need of such option. Okay, so this is one way of doing. Again, please keep practicing whatever I inform. That will ensure you have more practice and you will remember those things. Every time you can't watch my video and apply the knowledge whatever I am sharing. Okay, so now what I'll do is the same text to column I will do in flash fill method which I taught you yesterday. So WP100 I'll type here. Okay, I'll just go to data column and click on flash fill. What did it do? Similar to what I updated in my first cell, it has flash filled in all the rows. Okay, next what I'll do, I'll say WPE, and what I have to do, click on flash fill. So whatever is there in the space, see here it just took C, because it is analyzing what is the content I have updated. It analyzed there was a minus here and the minus after WPE, so the same logic it has applied everywhere. Here I will say C and click on flash fill, so it will say C, MC, C, whatever the content is it has transferred. Okay, next what I will do is MC and 31608 and N, flash fill, done, again flash fill, done, again flash fill, done. So what did it do? If you see here, MC is there, again MC is here, because it analyzed MC and took MC. Okay, in our text to column what it did do, updated the number in this column and N in the amount column. So certain things what we have to do is, we should not consider 100% on Excel how it does. Excel is always right, but if our data is wrong, it will also give the wrong result. So quality is very important. So we have to check on the quality, how the data is, and we have to replicate. Uh, See, like if any corrections are there, we have to correct it and work on the content. So hope you have liked this video. Please do practice and analyze things before if you don't practice, you will not remember those when to apply the logic. Okay, thank you all. Have a good day.